today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. Trey Lance and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Baker Mayfield and the Baltimore Ravens.
The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. Offense set to go, down 7-0 here early, and the one we'll be watching is this man at running back. Off to a strong start here the first couple of weeks with back-to-back good games.
Yeah, he's come in with a new and improved attitude. You can see it by the way he's using his vision and hitting the holes with force.
Ready, black, 95.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Check pink.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 113 yards and a score.
So, partner, 2 games worth, he's leading the league in rushing, so he's now trending. Is that what they talk about nowadays? You talk about trending? That's what he's doing. He'd like to continue it here in this game.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike 48, I'm coming after you.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lance going to hold on to it. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Set punt. Yellow. 43. Set punt.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Ready. Yellow. 22.
Mike 48, Mike 48. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Punt, punt.
Lance looking to throw it. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Let's go. 10 black.
Check 48's the mark. Defense wins championships, baby.
Set. Go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Ready, go.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 21-0 our score after 1. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Here's Lance to throw it. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips, and he will bring this back. And a Raven touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A nice little juke. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
45. White.
And Lance now to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And Lance throws the interception, his third. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back.
Damn, bro. This nigga really throwing
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, Lance. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From midfield, here's Lance. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Lance. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, but they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Now Lance again. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Lance now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Yeah, the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
10 black. Switch, yellow.
Hey, watch hands, watch hands.
43 rail. Hut.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 30 feet, yellow.
Watch the screen.
Set, go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the 49ers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, pushed it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. To throw, it's Lance. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
32.
Here we go. Quad.
Now Lance. And he rifles one incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Lance looks to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
Ready, set.
All day, baby, all day. What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight?
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Colts who have the lead in that one. Josh Allen has thrown a touchdown pass. Next, we'll stay in the NFC West as we head up through Oregon and on to Seattle to check on the Seahawks. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who are out in front. Adam Thielen, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. The Broncos trying to finish that one off and claim victory. In the game you're watching has been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys have just about put this one on ice already. As for the call of the second half, we turn things back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
They certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And the bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
From just shy of midfield, Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And quickly, they get to the line. Lance now on first down. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. To throw again on second down. Lance. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
The Lance going to throw.
He gets this one to Johnson.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And down inside the 15 he goes.
54 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
On 2nd and 9, Lance.
Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra work, and they run it in. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
After that last run, Lance is going to throw it here.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Able to make one man miss, but he will be corralled around the 10-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Man open, here is Jones. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Now a play fake. Lance. They'll get this complete to Charlie Warner.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they're going to speed things up here.
On play action, Lance
steps away.
That's caught by Warner, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here's Lance. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Lance flushed out right.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Come on, bro. That's ridiculous, man. He's doing so good.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
72 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
On 2nd and 9, Lance.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 42. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown 49ers! George Kittle, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers get a bit closer. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. Lance going to try to throw for this. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lance, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw. Lance. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Lance. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Lance. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Desperation time here, Lance. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Again, it's Lance. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Here we go, set, yellow, 43.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, he'll drop to throw. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he's going to have the Niners first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Lance. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
We got it. We came back to took us a while to warm up.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Baltimore, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.